Okay, so let me show you in 3D Max how to make an animation preview that looks realistic in terms of watching the animation from the viewport while creating the effect of a fully rendered image. It's an advantage to do it that way because you can hide the controllers and hide everything that you don't need and set it to realistic mode, and that way you don't have rendered frames to wait for, and it's much lighter and faster to process. Okay, so excuse me, I have the default character here. It has a little bit of an animation there, you know, that just they were testing the rig, and they left that. So let's start deactivating things. The name of the viewport is gone, so we don't see that. Let's deactivate these elements here, and we also have the controllers to deactivate. So let's start with customize preferences, and over there we're going to find the world axis. Let's see where that was. World axis, world axis, world axis, viewport. Oh, right here. Sorry, is under viewports, world axis. There you go, display world axis, and say okay. That will get rid of this over here. We have the grid to deselect, so let's go click there, show grids. That will get rid of the grid, and click there again, and just deactivate show view cube, and that will get rid of all those little controllers that we don't need to see there. The other thing you want to deactivate is the rig. Let's see what happens when we render just one frame. Remember that we had that problem with the bipeds showing through, right? Or the rig of the character. So there's a few things that we need to do before we set this up over here. Let me make a closer render. Let's put it on realistic mode first of all, because it will give you the illusion of a light on the scene. Okay, if you do that, you're gonna notice that the character goes like in darkness like that. So just go on the toggle layer explorer icon over here and click off the little light bulb there next to rig. And if you notice, you know, it's showing correctly now. You know, it looks like all the controllers are gone and that everything else is in place. It might happen if you're using the rig that I provided on the let me go open it really quick to use that other one. Okay, this is the other rig in the classroom, the one that that was on the discussion area, and the one that I posted as resource. You might notice when you turn the rig node off, the eyes disappear. It was because I did not check which layer was selected, and somehow the eyes got put on this rig instead. So the way to fix this is simply, let's turn the character off and select with the control key the eyeballs and the eyelids. That's all you need to select. And I would say to create a new layer here and call it eyes. That way you have it on a separate layer. You can manipulate it and, you know, animate it further later. And that way when you click off the rig character, notice that now everything is going away except that. Then we have that other situation happening with the eyes, that you have the eyeballs there that have this little line showing that can be very distracting. So the way you can turn that off is go to the motion tab with the eyeball selected, and then let's find the rotation controller. Remember that rotates, you know, following the dummy object that is looking at. So click over there on rotation, and you're gonna see the parameters down there. Find the attribute called view line length, which is 100% right now, and I'm gonna set that to 0. Actually, yeah, 0 should do it. Let's put it on 0. Yeah. works perfect. You see the line now is gone, and now you don't have that distraction. If you're moving your eyes, then you have that line moving in front of the eyes. It's very distracting. So I'm going to do the same for the other eye. So I'm just going to click on view line length and set it to 0. Okay, and continuing with this one, let's show grid off. And we did this already on the other one, but it was not on this one. The view cube, let's turn that off, show the view cube off. And what we're going to do is simply determine where the animation starts and where it ends. In this case, there's nothing on it, but when you have your animation, you will know which is the last frame. Let's say in frame 50, you set the last keyframe. So go on the viewport and go create preview animation. And right there is kind of like the render settings that you have. So you're going to tell here the 3D Max that you want to render from frame 0 to 50. That's where the last frame is. Remember to put right there the last frame of your animation, the one the one you will see here at the bottom. And that's all you have to do pretty much. Let's say create. It is on realistic mode, so it will be showing the shadows, so it will give you the illusion of a completed render, full render. And that's your animation. You see it does not show any controllers. It is on realistic mode, so there's nothing on it obviously, because there's no animation on it, because I'm using just a still image, but in your case you will see your animation moving, and that will work out for for animation preview, having a setting that looks like a full render. And